Hi guys, so welcome to week 19 of my pregnancy. Let's hop right in and I'll tell you a little bit about what's been going on this past week. So here's the bump for week 19. This is, if you read my blog post, you saw that I got some new clothes and stuff. This is one of those sweaters. This is from Target. It's the Liz Lang collection, and I have a pink one in the same exact sweater type, but it's just like my favorite thing ever because it's like really long. I just really love it. So if you read the blog, this is the sweater that I'm talking about there. I don't have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about this week. There's not a lot of stuff going on. So let's just get into some of the basics. Like my emotions, I think my emotions have been pretty good. I asked Justin about it and I feel like he thinks I've been pretty good too. The only kind of thing that I think would kind of go in the emotions section is I feel like Justin isn't quite as into the pregnancy as I am. And I feel Calvin moving, you know, and I am like feeling all of the changes of pregnancy and everything. And I think it still hasn't really hit Justin yet, and I know that that's a very common thing. Some guys don't even really like realize what's going on until baby actually comes. So I know that it's very common. I shouldn't be so upset about it, but sometimes it just kind of gets to me and I just kind of feel down about the whole thing. But I know I shouldn't worry. I guess that's kind of my one emotion thing. I try not to bug Justin about like trying to feel Calvin stuff because we really still can't feel him from the outside. So I try not to bring it up too much, and I know it will come with time, and I know that it's just a common, regular thing, so I shouldn't be so offended by it, but sometimes it just kind of gets to me. For food, this week I realized what the issue is with food cravings is that I don't feel like I have any more cravings than I used to have, but it's just when I have a craving now, I like need to have it immediately or I'm gonna kill everybody. Before, when I'm like, I want this, I'll probably get it tomorrow or something. I'm not gonna run out right now and go get this thing that I want. Right now, during pregnancy, it's like, if I want this thing, we better have this thing like in the next 5 minutes or everybody's gonna die. That's kind of the difference between cravings now versus before I was pregnant. Sleep has been kind of sucky lately. I just can't find a really comfortable way to lay. My shoulder has been hurting me this week, and I feel like, so I don't really want to lay on my left side because it kind of hurts my shoulder to be pressing up like that, but it's just been kind of weird. I love my snuggle still, but I just really had the urge to sleep on my back lately, and I know that it's not a good idea to be sleeping like that, and it's not a good, I guess, kind of, what do you call it, like a position to get myself in. It's not a good habit to form at this point, because as your uterus is growing, it puts pressure on whatever kind of circulation and stuff is going on your backside, so it's not a good idea to be sleeping on your back because it puts too much pressure there. I know, and I have been trying to not do it, but sometimes I'll catch myself just kind of laying like that. Like if I get up in the middle of the night and then I come and lay back in bed, I'll be like wanting to lay like that, and I'm like, no, you can't lay like that. You have to lay on your side. So that's kind of hard to get used to. I've just been really wanting to just not sleep on my side anymore lately. I had a little bit of lightheadedness this week, which I haven't had since the very, very early days of the pregnancy, so that was kind of weird. I think the boobies had another growth spurt this week. Maybe last week or the week before, I felt like they were kind of getting tingly and stuff and being kind of strange feeling, and then I feel like that was like the warning sign that they were gonna grow. My regular bras, I have a few different kinds of bras, but my regular ones with an underwire and all that are getting to be annoying. I'm not sure how much longer those ones are going to last, so I've just been kind of wearing like sports bra type styles, and those are really comfortable, of course, but the boobies have changed again. I just don't want to spend a bunch of money on bras that I don't know how long they're going to last me. You know, if it's only gonna be a couple months, I'm like, I might as well just keep wearing like the sports bra style rather than going out and getting new bras. I know I'll need new bras by the time Calvin actually arrives and my boobs do whatever they do whenever all the milk comes in and everything and act crazy, so I know that they'll be changing still, but it's like, I don't know what I should do in the middle, like in this like period of transition. I thought that I felt Calvin move from the outside this week. It was last weekend, and I had my hands on my tummy, and I felt him move inside, and it felt like a wave under my skin on the outside. I haven't felt it since, so I'm not totally sure if I was just imagining things, because I wanted Justin to feel it too, to kind of reassure me that that's what I was feeling, because you know how like if you feel it, you like feel it in one place, you assume that it's there in another place, like it's just kind of messing with your head. So I feel it from the inside, so I assume I can feel it from the outside, but I'm not totally sure if I actually did feel it or if I'm just like making stuff up. So I wanted Justin to feel it, but Justin was still sleeping and I didn't want to wake him because I wasn't totally sure if he was actually going to be able to feel him, but Calvin was going crazy I think it was last Sunday morning. He was doing all kinds of stuff and he was just acting so crazy, and I wanted Justin to wake up and kind of feel him, but I just didn't feel like, what if he doesn't feel him from the outside, so I'm just here feeling it, and then like Justin's just there laying by me, listening to me giggle every time that Calvin moves. So I don't know, I can't wait until we can feel him from the outside and Justin can partake in the feeling Calvin move thing. Oh, I have a couple of things that happened this week that I felt like happened really early and they should not have been such an issue. My wedding ring is super duper tight. My wedding ring is like a half size or something smaller than my engagement ring. So my engagement ring fits perfect, but my wedding band is like very, very tight there. I have to put on lotion and then kind of like wiggle it off. So I ordered myself a couple little cheap alternative like sterling silver bands off of eBay or Amazon or something. So hopefully they'll be here soon enough in a bigger size so that I can continue to wear my wedding rings. But it's awfully tight and I did not expect this early. Another thing is stretch marks. I don't have any on my belly yet, but I have some little tiny ones on my upper thigh area, and I'm actually, like, when I first saw them, I thought I was gonna have a breakdown. Like, I was very, very upset about them. More upset than I should have been. I knew they were coming eventually, but I just feel like it's so stinking early. I'm only 19 weeks. I'm not even at the halfway mark yet, and I've already got stretch marks. And I feel like the stretch marks on my thighs, that's like way worse than having stretch marks on your tummy, because you can cover your tummy. I mean, nobody needs to see your tummy, right? But when you wear shorts, your thighs will show. So I'm kind of like, man, I'm like screwed. I gotta wear like long mom shorts for the rest of my life now. But they're just very, very little and very faint. I'm pretty sure they're stretch marks though. They might just be veining. You can definitely see my veins a lot more in my pale leg section. You can definitely tell that, but I think it just really shocked me that it came so early. So that was kind of a bummer. I'm kind of over it now, but when I first realized them, like in the middle of the week or something, I was like, oh my goodness, this is terrible. I know I've been gaining weight in my thighs, hip area a lot, so it shouldn't have been that much of a surprise, but it just kind of freaked me out. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. I kind of want to keep this video a little bit short. If you want to hear any other extra stuff, it's on my blog. As usual, there's always a link down below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what other kind of pregnancy stuff you want to see, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!